What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I want to give you an update on my CO2 scrubber that I added on my tank a little while back. If you follow my channel, you would have saw a video that was how I increase my pH. Now, I increased my pH by using a CO2 scrubber from BRS. And this CO2 scrubber worked very nicely in the beginning. My pH did increase, and because of that, I saw a growth spurt in my corals. Now, because of that growth spurt, my tank started using more alkalinity. Because it started using more alkalinity, I had to increase the CO2 that's being injected into my calcium reactor. Now, increasing the CO2 in a calcium reactor will then in turn lower the pH of the effluent, which is the liquid that's coming out of calcium reactor. Because that effluent had a lower pH, and in turn lowered the pH of my reef tank. Kind of created a feedback loop on itself. Now, the other thing that I didn't like about the CO2 scrubber is the amount of media that I had to use. Now, the media from BRS cost me $44.99 for a container. I also found another place where I can get media, and that costs $36.85 for the same amount of media that the BRS had. So from February 1st to May 28th, I ended up spending about $126.83 on these media containers that are coming from BRS and MedVet. I bought two of the BRS ones and I bought one from MedVet. And right now I approximately have half of a shipped container of media left. Now, in my reactor, I had to change the media out every 5 days when it turned purple. Because of this, I ended up throwing a lot of money away in this short period of time. Like I said, it was $126.83 in media just between February 1st and May 28th. So because of that, I really don't recommend a CO2 scrubber on a system because there's no way to recharge that media. You're basically putting the media in a reactor, using it up, and then throwing it out. And in my case, I was doing that every 5 days. So like I said, I really can't recommend on my tank that I continue using that CO2 scrubber. Probably what I'll end up doing is converting the CO2 scrubber into a kind of DIY Shado reactor or something. And also on my calcium reactor, what I'm going to try to do to increase the pH coming out of the influent is put in a secondary chamber on my calcium reactor, and I will give you guys an update on that as soon as I see how it's all running. So thank you guys again. Y'all know the business. Like, comment, subscribe. Happy reefing, y'all.